Paul and Silas sang in prison. Acts 16. Paul and Silas traveled around the world and preached the good news. They told people that Jesus was the Son of God. They helped them to love Jesus. Some people didn't like what Paul and Silas were doing. They hated Jesus. They hated the disciples. "Put Paul and Silas in prison," shouted the people. "They tried to make us believe Jesus. They are making our city into an uproar." They beat them and put them in prison. The people thought that Paul and Silas couldn't talk about Jesus in jail. But that night, Paul and Silas sang and prayed in jail. Other people in jail were listening to their prayers and songs. Suddenly, the prison was shaking. All the doors of the prison were broken and open. The jailer was afraid that Paul and Silas ran away. He was so scared that he tried to kill himself. "Don't kill yourself. We are all here," shouted Paul. The jailer noticed that Paul and Silas were God's men. He noticed that God protected Paul and Silas. "I want to know about your God. What should I do?" said the jailer. Paul and Silas told the jailer and his family about Jesus. They decided to believe in Jesus and love him. The jailer washed the wounds of Paul and Silas. They ate together. The jailer and his family were very happy to believe in God. Paul, the brave helper. Acts 27. What are we going to do? People on the ship were hopeless. What could they do? The winds were so strong, and the ship was about to sink. The rain was pouring over the people. They were in the middle of a big storm. They couldn't do anything. "We will all die soon." They were scared to death. "No, we won't die. God said we won't die," said Paul. Paul told the people about God. He told them how God would help them. Paul preached the gospel bravely. Paul knew that God would be with those who believe in him. The storm was so violent that the boat was wrecked. But the people were all safe because God helped them. They were happy. God was there with them. The people were happy because they believed in Jesus and overcame the difficulties. They were happy because God sent Paul for them to give them faith.